a big Prakash for giving us this platform, for enabling us to come together and speak about, share our thoughts about a very pertinent topic, reigniting sustenance leadership. To introduce myself, I am Ankurita Pathak, and I come from the state of Assam, from the beautiful northeastern region. And Delhi has been my home for over 2 decades now. And it's actually difficult to introduce yourself. And I am a procrastinating writer. I am an occasional poet, and I am a seasoned communications professional working with the Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry as Joint Director. Thank you. Prior to this, I worked as a journalist. I have worked with HT, I have worked with Asian Age, I have worked with the Indefinite. My tryst with writing began when I was an 11-year-old, when my father, who is a retired college professor now, and he gave me a notebook and he gave me a pocket dictionary. He told me, try and learn new words. So I started learning new words. I started framing sentences. I started writing poems. I started writing articles. And what he did, he sent all those poems and articles to newspapers. It was very fascinating to see your name against your work in a newspaper. It was even more fascinating when you started getting money orders of rupees 25 for a poem and rupees 50 for an article. That's how my writing began. And since then, I've been writing articles, poems, short stories in different newspapers, blogs, and magazines. And I've been a part of some anthologies, and very recently I've come out with a coffee table book, and along with my brother, that is. And this coffee table book is called Black Coffee and Metamorphosis. It's a very beautiful and unique amalgamation of poems and of photographs from the Northeast. And this is my journey, and professionally, as I have already mentioned, I work with FICCI. So basically, I love food, I love fashion, I love poetry, I love people, I love conversations, and I love everything about life, including South Indian masala flavors and Korean dramas. Perfection for me is an illusion. I believe in progress. I believe in striving for progress in life. And coming back, this is pretty much about me, and coming back to today's topic, and we're talking about leadership. And I want to share a small story. I hope I'm not boring you guys. Just a small story. So when I was in class 5, I wanted to become a class monitor. And instead, my classmate, Shantanu, was made a class monitor. I was envious, he was arrogant, and there was this constant power play happening between both of us. One fine day, I was sitting on my desk during the leisure period, and I was making a paper boat. He walks up to me, he picks up the paper boat, and he throws it outside the window. I was mad with anger. I did not know what to do, and I just picked up the duster from the teacher's table and I threw straight at him. The duster went flying, hit his forehead, and next I see blood oozing out of his forehead. The teachers were called in, headmisters were called in, and they were mad with anger. So I was punished. I was made to kneel down on the ground for the whole afternoon. After a while, I see Shantanu walking up and kneeling down beside me. And I was happy that at that point of time that I was not a person who was punished alone. Now if I look back, that story, that incident has a very important leadership lesson. With legitimate position of authority comes a great deal of power. But with that power comes a lot of responsibility, comes a lot of accountability, which is why Shantanu, as a class prefect, was also punished alongside me. So, ladies and gentlemen, who's a leader? We have talked enough. Dr. Pallavi has spoken about that. My previous speakers have spoken about that. So, each one of us sitting here are leaders in our own mind and in our own right. Whether somebody is leading a company, leading a small team, or probably leading a group of friends, or in the family, or an individual. Leadership is not about the position, it's about the action. It's not about the role, it's about the goal. And what's the goal? The goal is to influence, to make an impact, to create a purpose, a vision. This is book called Amplitude challenges, and that book says, leadership is not about assuming a position at the top. It is about sustaining the position at the top. And it is not just about sustaining the position at the top, it is about sustaining the environment around you, sustaining the situation around you, the circumstances around you. That's about sustainability. Now, what is sustainability? Sustainability can be defined in different terms. But the best definition, if we talk about the ecosystem, is given by Glamour Commission in 1987. It talks about sustainability, and it says, sustainability is the ability to meet the needs of the present generation without compromising on the ability of the future generation to meet the needs of that generation. That's about sustainability. Sustainability is about aligning your positive impact to the society with the environment and with the financial bottom line. So it is basically reconciling the irreconcilable trinity of equity, of efficiency, and of sustainability. That's what we're talking about. And the three words, reigniting, we all know what needs to be done. We have seen different stories, different countries. Countries like Norway, that country is one of the topmost sustainable countries. Other Scandinavian countries like Denmark, Finland, probably Sweden, all of them have pledged their commitment about sustainability. We can leave bags of money for our future generations, but what we need to leave for them is the planet, with its resources. Money is one part, business is one part, but with the problems like water, biodiversity, climate change, hunger, poverty, we can't thrive. Neither can we, neither can businesses, neither can our future generation. And above all, I think we should look at it as a gender perspective as well. Women hold half the sky. This is sounding very empowered, very poetic, but it's not. The gap between the rhetoric and the reality, it's gone again? It's back. Okay. So the gap between the rhetoric and reality is huge. Talking about sustainability, a survey done by UN Global Compact, globally, some 92% of leaders, they think that sustainability is important, but only 43% has actually implemented it. And again, here, who is an organization? It's built by people like us. So it is all our responsibility. Each person sitting here is responsible for this planet, for sustainability. And in our own might, we are leaders, and it is our responsibility to take care of it. Like Mother Teresa said, it's not big things that we do. It's small things, and we do it with a lot of love. And with this love, we can give a better future for our next generation. Thank you very much.